Times when I've gone with someone that spoke the language to the market, I was able to get a better deal. And these things, they mean a lot to coppers, to core members.
Not just coppers, to students like me. The way you want to talk in the market or you want to bargain the price, you know something about Yoruba people when they're in the market. If they tell you the price once, this twice, like they say it first time, second time, third time, and you refuse to, like, don't buy now. You expect them to call you, they're not calling you back. And it's kind of different because they say, yeah, come and collect it. It's a lie. If I don't vex, they say don't buy again.
You know, the first store I went to, like the place I was staying initially. Madam, we soup with dinner, Ibidu and egusi. I saw somebody eating the egusi. It did not look anything like the egusi I'm used to.
I was looking for ugu. It was like, where do you want to see ugu?
You would not
and
see.
They have all sorts
and
of.
there's no seafood. That's another thing. Like,
I don't really eat seafood, so I'm not even bothered at all.
Then how do you look like Mami Water? Good day, guys, and welcome to another episode on Inside Spice. It's your man, Herrera, a Southerner, right? And I'm here with
Favor and Istana.
Why are you doing it as if you're a cool dude? Why are you doing that?
Of course I'm cool. I did it subconsciously. Come on.
It's because you're close to me, a cool person.
Come on.
Nonetheless. So today we've come together as outsiders looking in.
Yeah.
To assess what our experience has been like living in the West, right? If you guys have been as accommodating as we were led to believe before journeying down here.
Our expectation versus
reality.
Yeah.
So this is the point of the conversation where we are forced, held at gunpoint.
Against our own will.
Against our own will to say something
because we want
positive.
to protest, they don't want to allow us.
To say something positive about Yoruba people.
Yeah.
I don't hate them. I love you guys.
I love you guys so much. Love from me.
Yes.
I don't know about this nigga, but like.
Okay, I cannot say I love the editor because he's a man. I'm a man. And, so
please don't go that far. Continue.
the editor is my bro. The producer is my bro. The director is my bro.
So, like.
So yeah, we hope that at the end of this video you'll be able to find some value from our insights, you know.
And pick something.
To course correct here and treat your guests better. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Remember to like, subscribe, and comment.
Yeah.
So this is the point where Favor is going to welcome our Igbo viewers.
Please.
And if she's saying nonsense in Igbo, if she's insulting me using Igbo language, please let me know.
No. Welcome back to Inside Spice. I hope you enjoy your time here. And we're giving you an opportunity to dive deep into the minds of foreigners. Put it as foreigners. We are foreigners in your land.
Yes.
So we want you to know what goes on in our minds. So enjoy the rest of the video.
Yeah, and it will be nice if you approach the video with an open mind and be less critical, even if
just see it from lighter side.
Because we are discussing, right? And the editor was already upset. He was frowning. He has not looked at me since. So don't be like that. Do better.
Yeah, we trust you guys. You guys, we love you. Your comments are wonderful.
Yoruba land of most of the great men that we read about growing up, you know, primary school, produced a lot of great people. And since I spend a lot of time on Twitter, I use Twitter often.
Not that often.
So the culture that's mostly discussed about there, the lifestyle people relate about, is mostly Yoruba because of the most popular persons.
Of course. Like even the music industries.
Exactly. So even the music we listen to, they are usually talking about the Yoruba culture, you know, Yoruba lifestyle, the language. So when I got posted here, I was looking forward to it, because growing up now, most of the literature that we have documented history. A lot of great people did come from here, and I always wonder what it was like. Even if it was in Lagos, you know, it was still Yoruba land. So I go here, and the thing that stood out to me was how, I don't know if I should say minimalistic the menu was. It was just...
In the aspect of food?
There was very little to choose from.
Okay.
There was very little to choose from because, from back home, there is egusi. And the egusi is well done. I don't know. I don't know if
So you're saying it's not well done here?
I'm not saying anything. I'm only saying that.
But at least they have rice in their menu.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm talking about soups.
Okay.
Because I'm a traditional man. We need our swallow and soup.
I respect that.
Yeah, I believe that since you got here, you've been eating only rice. So when someone wants to take you out, it's just let's eat rice. Let's eat rice.
I like rice, but swallow and egusi soup is once in a while.
So you used to go out in public and eat swallow?
There's nothing wrong with it now. Have you not gone to weddings
have
and
you done
ceremonies?
Believe that there's something wrong with it. Have you done it since you got here?
I can't remember. I'm not sure.
So yeah, while we were in camp, because I did come here for service. While we were in camp, they had a Igbo kitchen. So I think the Igbo kitchen, the way they prepared the meal, it was close to how my mom would do it, or how we did it in River State. And most persons that are Yoruba will argue that it's because of we are Igbo too, but I'll say we're not. Yeah, that's besides the point. It was when I came out, the first store I went to, like the place I was staying initially. Madam, we soup with dinner, Ibedu and egusi. I saw somebody eating the egusi. It did not look anything like the egusi I'm used to. Okay. Another place, you might see the vegetable. The vegetable too, like, it's not the way I'm used to.
And you're wondering, why are they not saying something about it?
It wasn't even called vegetable safe.
What was it called?
I've forgotten what they call it.
Yes.
They have a name
even
for
when
it.
I came here recently, I was looking for ugu. It was like, where do you want to see ugu?
You would not
and
see.
They have all sorts
And there's no seafood. That's another thing. Like,
I don't really eat seafood, so I'm not even bothered at all.
Then how do you look like Mami Water?
Me look like Mami Water.
You guys have ugu?
Yes.
Hey.
They have ugu, but it's very scarce. The vegetable I usually see expensive, and yes, really? When I priced it was like, very small.
What's the reason behind that? Because ugu is usually very cheap.
Yes. The vegetables I see, I don't even know their names. Every day is just different. So sometimes I just have to buy it.
I remember I had been here like 2 months then, because that time I had the house I was staying, it was about 6 coppers. It was a 3-bedroom flat, 6 coppers. So
in one house?
Yeah, in one house. So this particular girl, she was a copper to house president. She said, let's combine and cook. I was like, what are we going to cook? I was thinking, is egusi again, or... I was surprised that there was ogbono. You see that? God.
You were happy.
I was like, ain't there's ogbono in this place? But, there was no periwinkle and things of that. But it was still ogbono. It was still different.
Yeah.
And she made it. She was a northerner, but she made it the way I'd love for it to be made.
Recently I even posted a video of me and my friends eating abacha. Why other people are making fun of it? I was like, what is that?
You got it here?
Yeah, no, my mom actually gave me some stuff.
Okay.
It's not how we usually prepare. We just did it because we're hungry. And some of my friends were teasing me that, what are you eating? Is that one really abacha? The thing is, even if I'm there to find ingredients, it's going to be very hard. But for the people that ate it with me, we enjoyed ourselves while they lasted.
These were people from here?
Yeah. No,
like,
not really.
Yorubas.
We moved together. We are Igbo.
Okay.
So, the abacha, the way I made it was very, very simple compared to how we used to garnish it on a usual day. So, we just made this one. But if we had to buy all the stock and ingredients, I'm telling you, it's going to be impossible. Because the last time I asked for ogiri, they were like, what is ogiri? All the names I'm mentioning, they're like, where do you want to find it? It's not going to be here. And that was one of the biggest cultural shock, because even the ingredient I used to cook my food, I can't find it anywhere. And I just have to slowly understand how things are done and what I can use to replace it.
Okay. So me, it was how limited the menu was and how they make the dishes. That was the biggest culture shock to me.
But
so moving away from that, like the people, how would you say, were they okay, you grew up in Yoruba Land, so, but in my opinion, like, they want to believe that they are welcoming, and it's almost like I'm having this conversation in front of 1,000 eyes. Nonetheless, I will not say that was the case. I'm not
even getting to this point yet.
Use your balls.
When I got to the markets, right? Because of my skin tone, most persons would just assume that I'm Yoruba. You made that assumption too now. Did you not? Yeah. That Yoruba Dimo. Lie. Nonetheless, so when she starts speaking Yoruba and you can see the confusion on my face. Okay, mommy, I don't understand Yoruba. Oh. You can see the countenance change. And times when I've gone with someone that spoke the language to the market, I was able to get a better deal. And these things, they mean a lot to coppers, to core members.
Not just coppers, to students like me.
No, you're a student. Why not looking like assistant lecturer? So how was it for you when you got here? In terms of dealing with the people here? Like,
the challenges I expected.
it must not be challenges.
No, but we have to make emphasis on challenges because sometimes they mess with my head now. Just like what you said, though, about the issue of bargaining. Of course, they want to play you now. But you have to act like...
I feel like now you do yourself because you grew up in Yoruba land. You still don't know how to speak Yoruba.
Please don't judge me. It's not my
fault. I won't judge you.
It's not my fault. I know some certain phrases, but I'm not fluent in it. And I don't have everybody that's speaking Yoruba to me now. We are all diverse there. And Pele, Mabinu, all these small ones, you can get it. But other than that, nothing really. But coming here and moving to this place, and
more than that, not to cut you off. Something just clicked in my head that amongst the elderly ones, they like performative respect. Like they want you to go on your knees, you need to bow. But you find the younger ones don't listen as much as because I had someone in our religious group that served here during his time, like as a police officer, a high-ranking police officer. So he was really big on respect, and even my mom grew up in Lagos, so she always told me to be respectful, at least in the way I spoke, not lying on the floor, those kinds of things. Well, you find out that younger ones, when you're dealing with them, they are not as respectful as you'd expect. For people that are the elders within the culture, they are big on.
Yeah.
So
it's almost like it's a contradiction.
Exactly.
What they say they should do, they are not even doing it.
You don't get it from the younger ones.
Yeah.
So you begin to realize that the whole culture of respect is more performative than
what you actually see.
Yeah, what you'd actually expect. So I think that was another thing in terms of dealing with the people that I observed. But was that the case for you?
Of course, no.
Okay.
Yeah, it happened so many times. But I didn't really emphasize on it. I was just like, okay.
Yes. I'm just going with the
flow.
Another thing is, if you're from here, it's good though. Because, it's nice to be wrong and still supported. But if you're the outsider looking in, it feels unfair, right? Because growing up, they teach you right and wrong. And I feel like even within your heart, like you know that this thing is right and this thing is wrong. But if you have an issue with someone from here and someone from here is the judge of it,
it's usually tough, Abby.
It's usually tough.
I've seen cases and scenarios where it has happened, and it's almost like they get your point, but we know how it's going, and you might not feel okay with the judgment, but if anybody was unbiased when settling disputes from somebody who is in your tribe and someone who is not, I feel like, first of all, generally for everybody, you might want to take the side of the person that you're familiar with, and the manner of approach from the other person, you might just be off with it. Not like the person is saying anything that is wrong. You might be a bit dismissive because of, the familiarity you have with the person, which is totally normal, but sometimes it's kind of annoying because nobody gets you and you just feel some kind of isolated, you understand? It's not really a problem. So that's why I have to just limit anything I have to cause any issues like that.
So on a lighter note, if you spend a lot of time on Twitter, they'll tell you to be wary of Femi. Since you got here, have you met any Femi?
Femi.
Yeah.
Femi like Femi.
Yeah.
Who is Femi?
Like they are usually those are dangerous sets of Yoruba men.
Really? I've never heard of something like that before.
Really?
This is my first time.
It's a popular narrative. No?
Tell me about it. I don't know.
How will I know? Am I?
Oh, you're the one that brought it up right now.
No.
It's a lie.
I can tell you about the
hiding
narrative.
it. Yes.
Is that this Yoruba demon?
Yeah.
Usually they'll say if the person is Femi, if the person's name is Femi.
Oh, Ron.
Yes, Ron. That kind of doing.
Okay.
And I thought it was a joke until like there was this guy I came out from camp with. The person we show Shigi.
Na Femi.
It was a Femi. I was like, so these people were right. Oh.
Wait, I have a Yoruba friend that's Femi. I must swear, Ron.
So yeah, that's why I was asking if like that has been your experience because it's really popular.
Okay.
So away from that, what else? I feel like a huge chunk of this video will be clipped out because our editor is Yoruba.
Please, is innocent. Is it true?
So definitely we will not see a lot. If you've gotten to this point, it will sound like we've been critical of
overly judgmental
of people that welcomed us.
They'll be like, so what are you not saying now?
Exactly. But most persons will not see that part. And the only reason you're seeing this part is because this is the part where we're actually saying positive things about Yoruba people. So our editor will leave it in. This might even be the starting of the video self.
Maybe, hopefully. I pray so.
So, yeah, when I got here, the fact that as soon as they see me, they assume I'm Yoruba. And even when they know that you're not Yoruba, like where I was working, as I've been around for like 2 or 3 years, you still never know 1 or 2 things. We know the Pele, Ekaro, Ushi, all those ones. But, you know,
the real
move forward and say, you still never try, you try, you know, feed the you know, all those things. And it's easy to feel overwhelmed when they are speaking it because they want you to understand it, and this is how they want to pass that information, that they cannot find an English equivalent of what they're trying to tell you. I feel like that's one good thing about the culture. It's not like I know that that's one very good thing about the culture because I'm from the South, right? And not just me, a lot of us that, like, I'm Calabari, a lot of us that are either Calabari or Krika, like those tribes that they are not as large as Ikwere, that grew up in Port Harcourt, you know, you grew up with maybe parents that are from 2 different minor tribes, because one is from Oba, one is from 2 different languages. So they don't speak the languages to each other. So of course they don't speak it to the kids. We then speak Pidgin or English, depending on the level of education of the parents and the kids. Yeah. So you find out that that's the case for most families.
Nigeria.
No, in Port Harcourt. I'm talking about where I grew up.
Alright, okay.
So within my sets, like the secondary school I was going to, only a handful of persons could speak their native language. It's just English. So how do you think their kids will turn out? Right?
Almost like they have lost a bit.
You've lost a part of yourself.
Your culture.
Yeah, your culture. So that's one thing that when I came here, I was like, the kids, primary school kids, junior secondary, senior secondary, they still have, you know, good understanding, knowledge, handling of the language. So it's something that I really applaud the culture. And even the few weeks I spent in the East too, it was the same thing. So that's one thing I feel like they have going for them.
I'm not even surprised, but at the same time, I'm surprised. You see 2-year-olds speaking fluent Yoruba.
Yes,
I'm like, wow, I'm so impressed. Yeah, they have like full-on conversations. In fact, they're more lively and loud.
That's one thing with the conversation. I don't know if they were having that conversation in English, it would be as loud as.
Yes. Almost like they're very expressive then.
Yes, I think
and
the language
I
is
feel
very
like if you're someone who is very quiet and you get into a gathering of Yoruba people talking, like, why are they talk? Why are they shouting? You don't know, it's like, oh, it's just in their blood. These are the talk. These are they do their thing.
Like even in the staff room where I was working, like my PPA, you know, they'll be so loud.
I saw something actually. People who are bilingual.
But they're smarter than people that are
No, okay, that is actually a point, but
Me, I no agree. Since na only one language, I know.
wait. So if you're bilingual, the way I talk in English, okay, let me use myself as an example. The way I talk in English is not the way I talk in Igbo.
Oh, the personality that
Yes,
they.
he has his own personality.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
So people who are Yoruba and they are calm when they're speaking English, when they are talking in Yoruba, you're like, who are you? They turn to a different person. The way they are talking, the pauses they make, the kind of exclamation, or their kind of words they use, their own phrases, which they will take it jokingly amongst themselves. But you that is just there, I'm like, I only know this your quiet side though.
What is this
on?
I'm seeing?
Yes.
Yeah.
It also happens for everybody who's bilingual. It just creates another personality. And I think like that is what makes them more intelligent. Because you know how to follow different set of people. You can
Really?
switch very easily.
Another thing was the architecture. Let me not say. Because in River State, as the name implies now, River State, so you're surrounded by
full of
water.
water.
Yeah. So we have water sides, like houses that in foreign land they call it beach houses. But Nigeria na the way it be like they just throw mud on the water, then raise houses that they are very cool all through the year.
Wow.
Living next to the water, that's it. It's just when it rains, when rainy season comes, water, if your house is not high enough,
Flooding up.
yeah, flooding will happen, water will get into your house, that sort of thing. And it's very difficult for you to access the road. When I came here, right, and another thing is the places that are on land and people that live on water, you notice the height difference.
Okay.
Right? That's the same thing here, but it's not surrounded by water. You find some houses are like that.
Yeah, and I feel like there's just hills.
Yeah.
There are some slopes. And I'm noticing it, especially in my school area. I'm like, that is a slope. But they could have just created a road that would be very easy and accessible to us. But because of the slope that is there,
You be
just
standing,
makes the
you be standing
direction
here,
10
you see
times
house
harder.
there.
Yes. Yeah. I get it.
I cannot.
And the humidity, the weather.
But I love the weather.
You do?
Yes, no.
Maybe you're living somewhere far. How is it there?
Because in River State, like it is always raining. Always raining. Like
I wanted to say something, but let me just leave it.
no, say it.
I prefer the rainy season.
Really?
Yes. I'm not used to this. I like normal day, like no rain like that, but let's call it cloudy weather. No sun. But in this Oshu state, if it does not
always too
change, I'm telling you, if it does not change your skin color, if it does not mess with your mental health, the kind of headache that's going to give you, if you're not someone who's used to it.
I think maybe the issue is like you trek around a lot in school.
There is no bus or bike that will take you around.
I noticed that within your campus. Yeah.
So you
So
have
maybe
to
that's
walk.
why this song. I love the weather. I don't play. Do you know what it means? We will just be chilling like this in Port Harcourt, enjoying. Maybe you're out with your people, and there's no roof. Let's say while I was in Uniport now, we just did chill like for Chuba or something. Next thing is raining, you're running out of nowhere.
Yeah, that is very, very cold there. I have cousins that live there and like it's very cold.
Yeah, that was it.
I don't know who told me that snow has fallen in just before. I was like,
No, that is ice block. I don't know about snow, Sha.
I'm like, Nigeria, we have not heard of it. You guys want to boast. But I like Ocean State weather, just we have to adjust.
No, I prefer to River State too. And another thing with Oshogbo that I prefer to Port Harcourt is the lights. The power
Steady
distributor
lights.
here, they are way more reliable than what I'm used to. It's just the only thing I'm not looking to forward to when going back to Port Harcourt. Here it's almost like 20 hours light.
Based on the light distribution, I feel like it's rural and urban areas as well. If you're staying in a rural area, you're going to get more light now.
No, I'm staying in an urban area and I feel like where I'm staying in Oshogbo too is urban.
And you get light there,
Yeah, I get lights.
but not in Jos.
I'm not. Who's in Jos now? So that's where I think I'm from. This whole conversation.
Oh, sorry. River State. I keep mistaking it.
As far as it's concerned, there's no difference
River State. And I even made emphasis on just talking about the weather. I did not correct me, Abby.
Where I stay in Port Harcourt is urban. Where I stay in. And in that Port Harcourt, band B, band C, band D, everybody they suffer.
Which one is band D or band C?
You know, band A, you should get at least 21 hours of light minimum. Then band B, like that. Then you get to pay less.
Okay, but I really don't get it. Band B.
They have
Okay.
levels for the amount of light you have in a day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, this one is new to me, Sha.
Okay. So, but here, and the light is very cheap. Like my apartment, I only get to pay 5K a month. And I'm seeing like 21 hours light a day. Even with this awful government in charge.
I've noticed that too. The light is kind of steady. If anything is possibly going to happen to our light, it's just low current. And that's just so.
Yeah, the only thing is when it's about to rain, they take the lights. They don't used to fight.
Yesterday there was light, I was shocked.
Yeah.
I was like, please take it. Let not
swear. But like they try. I don't know whether it's the love that they have for the Yoruba people staying here. And,
yeah, I think so.
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I want to say thank you if you've gotten to this point of the video.
Yeah.
We've spoken about your food.
The people.
The people.
The
Favor says she has
landscape.
still not been heartbroken by a Femi. We are waiting on that.
I don't even know a Femi. Please, don't judge.
So we've spoken about the food, the people, the architecture.
Yeah.
What else?
The weather.
The weather.
Yeah.
The power distribution company. I always say that's the best part of Oshogbo for me.
Just recite there. You know, they already consider you, but the next thing you have to just learn the language.
Then
You
find one
have
wife.
perfectly blended in.
Don't worry, thank you.
We love you guys for watching to the end of this video.
Yeah.
Forget this guy here. We love you guys so much. And the major reason why we did this video is because of we're not just here because we want to. We are here on our own purpose, our own choice. And if we do not consider coming to the western parts, we will not be saying all these wonderful things about them, sharing our points. So
yeah, that's the thing. I wasn't forced to be here. I wanted to be here because I've always heard
I choose
on social media. Oh, okay.
I choose it.
What brought you here to Oshogbo, to Yoruba Land?
School. Yeah. School in general. Any other thing is just minor. School.
Yeah. Me, I was not thinking since it's like mostly Yorubas are empowered that you came to marry a politician. I don't know that it's cool.
Maybe I should put that in my list. I will have to check that box at some point.
So, mommy, it's youth service. Yeah. And when you're posted to a particular place, you can change your posting. But I decided not to that. I want to be here.
Wow.
So,
That's
it's
great.
of my own volition, yeah.